How's it going, gamers? You got Hands here, and today in Dauntless, we're going over some really awesome builds for Thrax Axe, which are considered the best general use axe builds in the game. This is axe meta, y'all, so stay tuned for each of the builds and find your favorite. I supply you guys with a really great solid general use axe build that doesn't use catalyst, and then I supply you with a catalyst one that's just supremely epic, and then also an endurance adrenaline axe build. So all three of these are generally based off the same idea and the same build, but they're slightly different, but they're all considered the best axe meta builds in the game right now for general use. So if you're looking for a solid axe build to run around in all aspects of the game to where you're definitely always going to be strong and effective and kick some major butt, then these builds are for you guys. So like I said, check out each one, try out each one, and find your favorite. I do like the third one the most, and also the catalyst builds, because they just rock. So if you like this video and you want to see more, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and click on that bell for notifications. So turn on your system, grab your axe, and let's get ready. We're about to get in this video right now, gamers. What is up, gamers? I'm sure you're excited to hop in these builds. Remember, we have three different types of builds that are generally the best to use builds, but it depends on what you want. First, we're going to start with the catalyst build. Go ahead and grab your mind splitter, a dope-tastic looking axe. You're going to throw catalyst and an overpower cell. The special is always Grim Onslaught, and the mod is always overcharged cylinder, because they are very awesome. The bond is Stalker's Mercy for the Assassin's Frenzy, but most importantly, the Shadow Orbs that stack some great damage. The Omni Cell, of course, is Discipline for the critical strike chance and the damage. Don't forget to Prairie so you can stack that up even further. The Lantern is Pangarn's, and we're going to put a Catalyst cell. The headpiece is Time Weave, and you're going to put Adrenaline cell. The chest piece is Thrax's, and you're going to throw a Predator cell in that bad boy. And these are also Time Weave, and we're going to put a Pulse cell in the arms. Make sure you're paying attention to your indicator for Pulse so you can maximize your damage when you throw your axe and when you proc Pulse. The legs are Thrax's, and we're going to put an Adrenaline cell. For the tonics, since it's Catalyst, Blitz, Frenzy, and Aether Drive are the best tonics to use to maximize your damage. So all in all, we have a +6 Adrenaline. Don't forget to deplete your stamina to maximize your damage and properly utilize Adrenaline. And then we have Catalyst. We all know what that does. Cunning stacks even more critical strike chance and damage, and synergizes really great with our Omni Cell. Overpower 40% damage, Predator 35% damage. Assassin's Frenzy's on the bond, but it's really nice because once you break apart, you get even more attack speed, which is the axe. And then Pulse, every 8th hit with your weapon is a critical strike, so pay attention to that, and you'll see that indicator, and then throw your axe for even more damage because it's a crit chance. So we're gonna hop into the next builds real quick. What we have here is an endurance adrenaline build, and then here we have the best general use build as well, but without endurance, and it has maxed out overpower. So let's hop into this one real quick. Go ahead, grab the same axe, throw a Predator cell and an overpower cell. Like I said, same thing for the special, mod, and the bond. Same thing for the Omni cell, and the Lantern is Pangarn's with a conduit cell. The headpiece is Time Weave with an Adrenaline cell, and the chest piece is also Thrax's with an Evasive Fury cell. And the arms are also Time Weave, just like the other build, and we're going to put a Pulse cell in there. And the legs are Thrax's for this one as well, and you're going to put an Adrenaline cell. So as you can see, the builds are very close in what the armor is on the Catalyst one, and then this one without Catalyst, so it's really great because you can utilize both builds with the same armor. So for this build, we have a +6 Adrenaline, Cunning, Overpower, Predator, and then down here we have our attack speed buffs, Assassin's Frenzy at 3, and Conduit and Evasive Fury. The reason we have all three because it's a great upkeep of attack speed when you break apart, when you dodge through an attack, and then when you hold down on your Lantern. So as you can see, this is a great solid build without Catalyst, and it is the best general use meta build for this axe. And then we have Pulse on there, and we just talked about how to utilize Pulse, so this is a really dope-tastic build. Let's hop into the next build that has, and this is more for a consistent DPS, not utilizing overpower, but you have to really make sure you deplete all of your stamina, and you have a whole bunch of stamina with an endurance build. So grab the same axe, throw a Predator cell and an endurance cell. Same thing for the special, mod, and the bond. Obviously, it's the same Omni cell as well. For the lantern, that's pan guards, and you're going to put a conduit cell. The headpiece is time weave, and you're going to throw an adrenaline cell in there. The chest piece is Thrax's, and we're going to put an evasive fury. The arms are Ember Mains, yes, Ember Mains, and we're going to put a pulse cell in there. And the legs are also Thrax's, and you're going to put an adrenaline cell. So as you can see, all of these builds are generally the same, almost with the same armor, and generally the same cells, but a slight fluctuation of them. So for this build, we have +6 adrenaline, cunning, endurance, which gives us 30% more damage because we're utilizing adrenaline if you deplete your stamina to proc adrenaline. So make sure that is very important you do that. And then we have Predator for 35% damage. And then down here we have our attack speed buff similarly to the other build, also with Pulse. So I hope you're able to make these builds, guys. They're considered the best general use builds for the axe, for Thrax's axe, and they're amazing, amazing axe builds, and I hope you have fun. Alright gamers, that's all I got for you today. Hey, if you like this video and you want to see more, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and click on that bell for notifications. If you need help in game, or if you just want to hang out and chat, join us on Discord. That invite link will be in the video's description and in the comments. Speaking of the comments, if you have any questions or you need any help, emergency builds or whatever, hit me up in the comments, because you guys know I always answer you, and I'll definitely try to make a build fashion just for you if I'm able. Alright, that's all I got. This is Hans signing out. Peace, y'all.